Good morning, this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43, and today we're going to be doing a weighted workout. You'll need two weights, a pillow and a chair, and your workout band. So you can use a heavy band, you can use the less elastic band that's thinner, or you can use a TheraBand that you've tied. So any of those will work for this workout. So let's get started with our warm-up and get to doing that already. So we're going to start with a squat and a hand raise. All right, just keep breathing in and out. So we're not going to get on the floor at all today. I'm going to show you some ab exercises seated in the chair. So whenever we get onto the floor and you're like, nope, don't want to get on the floor, this way you can get into the chair and you can modify seated in a chair, okay? Good, keep going. Twisting or rotating. Alrighty, so let's do a little heel kick with a bicep curl. So we're going to be doing 4 different exercises for, we're going to do shorter intervals, and we'll do 3 rounds because we have 4 exercises. And we're going to do a lower body workout, then an ab workout, and then an arm workout. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So we'll use the band, of course, for the legs. We're going to use the chair for the abs. And then we're actually going to do a seated arm workout. So we have to make good use of the chair. So the pillow, the reason why we have the pillow is for you to use to lean up against in your chair, because I don't know about you, my chair, unless you have a really good chair that has a straight back that's maybe padded, those are better, but mine is not. Mine has a curved back, and so I need the pillow because I can't really lean back in my chair. So if you have a great chair, you might not need the pillow at all. But for a couple of our exercises, we need to lean back in the chair. So I want to make sure that you're protected. So like I said, it just depends on your chair and how it's going to affect you when you lean back in it. Almost there. Getting dizzy. Okay, so knees up. And trying to get them as high as my waistline. It's a tough one. This is the hardest one, isn't it? This is one of those fitness tests I make you do, where we tried to do this for 2 minutes, and it's like, whoa, not as fast as it used to be. Ooh, okay, so let's go back down. Okay, and then around the shoulders. Down and around the shoulders. Good. There you go. Okay, so we're just going to go side to side and just a little bit of a shoulder rotation. And breathing, having a good time here. Going side to side. Keeping those arms up, pushing them back just a little bit. Feeling it in the upper back too. Okay, so let's get those calves too, okay? First, we're gonna do the heel lift. Okay. Good. Okay, now let's just come up on both. Up and down. That's it. Up and down. Woo. If you need to make your arms come out to help you, you go ahead and do it. That's good. Almost done. Last one. Okay, shake it out. Alright, so I'm going to put this here and on before I started. Okay, so I'm going to change the time because I didn't do that last time. Didn't do it before we started. Shame on me. And I'm going to go down. Oops. So we're going to do, let's do 30 seconds of work. 10 seconds to transition. We're going to do 4 exercises though. And so we have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're going to have to do 12 rounds, okay? All right, that looks like it. So 12 rounds, 30 seconds each. And so for this first one, we're going to have to get the chair out. So we're going to grab the chair. I'm going to put my pillow behind me. And I'm going to put my band on. So that's first. So go ahead and put your band on. And it's going to come above your knees, onto your thighs. So this is a really tight band for me. So I'm going to do my best to actually show you what you're supposed to do. So if your leg goes out further than mine, that's great. But for me right now, I'm still trying to find my other bands because, you know, when you move, everything gets packed away. So we're going to start with both legs going out. And what we're going to do is we're going to lean back. So just kind of lean back in your chair, get comfy, and we're going to make the legs go in and out, okay? So we're going to start here. And I'm holding on to my chair so I don't slip off. And 10 seconds go by. And I'm going to open them up, trying to make sure those knees kind of stay in line with my toes. So I don't want to be doing this because that doesn't do any good. So you got to get those knees out. They stay in line with your ankles. I say in line with your toes. They're not going to really follow your toes, but they have to stay in line with your ankles. So we're leaning back and we're doing this. So you should be able to feel this in your tush and on the outside of your legs. Okay, so now we're going to stand up. And we're going to do a standing squat, and then we're going to do a toe tap out. Push that back a little bit. So we're going to squat. Okay, so squat, okay, and then toe tap out. Squat, toe tap out. So like I said, if you have a band that's not as tight as mine, I've got to find my green band, then you can go further than what I'm doing with your toe tap. Objective is to not let your knees buckle in. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we're going to sit again. Okay, this time you're going to lean forward, and I'm going to hold on my chair again, and we're going to do the same thing. Legs are going to go out, and I'm leaning forward into this. Ooh. It is tough, isn't it? But I'm leaning forward, still feeling it. Whoa, in that tush. Now, if it's too much for both legs to go out, you can always alternate legs going out too. Okay, so now we're going to stand up for our last one. And we're going to do 4 squats, and then we're going to come up on our toe. 4, not squats, but 4 pulses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then come up on the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, up on the toes. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up on the toes. And again, you're trying to make sure that your knees don't buckle in. And then we're gonna do this 2 more times, okay? Everything will go 2 more sets. Up on the toes. This would probably be a lot more fun if I'd used a weaker band, but I chose not to. I'm trying to work this band in. Okay, here we go. Leaning back, out and in. Like I said, if your band is looser, your legs are going to go a lot farther apart. Mine is really tight, and oh my gosh, I can feel so much of my tush. And remember, you could alternate legs and go out one leg at a time if going out both legs at a time is really bothering you. Okay, so squat, tap out, squat, tap out. So we'll do the right side first. Okay, so we're going to squat, tap out, squat, tap out, squat, tap out. When you squat, try not to buckle your knees. Especially if you have a tighter band, and you can tap out pretty far. Okay, go. Now you can stay bent over a little bit when you tap out, or you can come all the way back up. So I like to kind of stay bent over just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to bend over. All of it just works your tush more. Woo, my tush is on fire. Okay, leaning forward. Okay, open and close. So, you know, if you're at the gym and you have the abductor machine and you're doing that one where your legs are going out, you can lean forward and lean back. You know, the seat leans back. Okay, that's one way to do it. Some people like to sit straight up, but you can also lean forward in that machine too and do the same thing that we're doing right now. This is just the home version of that. Okay, 4 pulses, and then come up and then get on your toes. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up on the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up on the toes. 2, 3, 4, and then up on the toes. Woo, falling over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Balance myself by getting, you know, using my arms. Okay, back down. Okay, leaning back. So we're starting all over again. Last set. Are we ready? Woo. My buns were just recovering from the last 2 workouts I did. Something. Okay, so coming up. Okay, squat with a tap out. Are you ready? Pushing out already. Big squat, tap out. So if you have that chair right behind you, you can see if you can touch your tush to it to make sure you're going down enough in a squat, okay? And then you know, ooh, I'm going down into a pretty deep squat. Actually touching my tush onto that chair that's right behind me. So that's kind of a good indicator if you're going down deep enough, right? Whew. Okay, back down, all the way down. Okay, leaning forward, holding on to the chair, to the back, to the side, whatever you need to. Okay, so here we go. This one's so hard. You can do it. So I got my hair cut yesterday, but I didn't have time to fluff it up. That's why my hair's all flat today. So my next video, it should look better. Whew. Okay, last one. And then we can take the band off, okay? So that's all we're gonna use the band for, is that. knees want to buckle in so bad, pushing them out, working the outside of my thighs. And that's it. Excellent. All right, take that band off. Set it to the side. I might just have to order a new one if I can't find my other ones, because that one's just incredibly tight. Okay, water. That was good. Okay, water to drink. Now we're going to move on to our ab section. And again, we're going to be right here in the chair. So we are going to lift both feet off the floor. But if you need to, you can do one leg at a time. So I will show you that as we work out, alrighty? Because lower back issues. So if it is bothering your lower back, you put one foot on the floor and do one leg at a time. It is not going to compromise the exercise at all. So we're going to start with double legs up, leaning back. Hold on to the side of your chair. Okay, so this is what it looks like with double legs up. I got to get to the very end of my chair. Double legs up. Just two, going up. Or you can do one leg at a time. Okay? Probably get more leverage if you do one leg at a time. Otherwise, we're going to do both. Okay, I got to move this. I think my pillow's in my way. There we go. Now I can get the legs up a little higher. Okay, so now we're going to open our legs up nice and wide. We're going to put our fingertips behind our ears and our elbows are going to be out. And we're going to just go side to side, elbow to knee. Knees aren't going to go up. We're just going to go elbow to knee. A nice little side bend there. That's it. Just side to side. So remember all of these in case you don't want to do these on the floor. Because remember, sometimes we do these on almost the same thing on the floor. Okay, so we're going to lean back again and we're going to bring the knees to the chest. Or you can bring one knee to the chest. Otherwise, it's both knees. Okay? Gotta scoot back to the edge. There we go. Remember, you can do one knee and then one knee and keep one on the floor. Okay, so last one, fingers back, okay? And we're gonna do the crossover like a bicycle. So nice and tall, and then knee across. And one knee, one foot's gonna be on the floor the whole time. And you're trying not to hunch over, okay? You're trying to stay tall, and you're trying to bring that knee up high enough that you can touch it. There's a little bit of a crunch. For me, it's lower on one side than the other because I can get one leg up higher than the other. Gotta try harder. Okay, so we're gonna start all over. So you know your modifications. Get yourself situated the way you need to be. Okay, here we go. So one leg at a time, one foot on the floor at all times, or you can lift them both up. Remember, if your back hurts, you need to do the one leg. So this would be like our seesaw. When we do a seesaw. Okay, fingertips, wide legs. And we're just going side to side, elbow to knee. This is where we crunch the upper body. So in the elbow to knee, when we do the bicycle, it's the leg that does the crunch. And in this one, it's the upper body that does the crunch. Good. Make sure you're breathing. Going side to side. Keeping those elbows pushed back. Don't be doing this. Okay, let's make sure those elbows are pushed back. Okay, so to the front of the chair, tush, tush. Leaning back. Okay, both knees are going to come up. Okay, or alternating knees. Now I'm trying not to touch the floor. Oh, my window's picked up like crazy out there. We have the best wind here. Good, keep going, almost there. Remember, each round's only 30 seconds. All right, so we're gonna put the fingers behind the ears again, elbow to knee. This is where the knee comes up, and we just try to rotate to meet it. There's a little bit of crunching, but not as much as in that first one where the elbow meets the knee. Good. Inner and outer oblique. When we do these two different types of exercises, good. All right, so last round, okay? So leaning back, both legs, or one at a time, but straight, okay? So there's not much difference. It's just more weight, you know. When you do it this way, you can get it up higher, and you have a little bit more leverage with that one foot on the floor. It's going to do the same thing for your belly without hurting your back. Okay, up we go. Legs out, fingers behind. Nice and tall through the spine. And side to side. Good. And make sure you're still breathing. That's good. Good job. Like to see that. Alrighty, so legs back in. Okay, two knees to the chest, or single leg, depending on what you can do. I always scoot back, then I don't have any room. Truthfully, the further I can lean back, the better it is. Okay, up, and we're going to cross over. Chin and chest are up. That's it. Keep going. Almost there. So we're almost done. This is our last exercise for our abs. You can do it. Try to keep your posture. I can feel myself trying to buckle in, so I'm saying, oh my gosh. Stand up straight or sit up straight. Okay, perfect. Water. Nice. So, did you need the pillow or not? You know, it's there for you to use. Okay, so our last round is going to be arms, so we are going to use the weights for that. So we'll get those, and we're going to do an Arnold Press to start with. So I am going to use a pillow for that because we are going to lean back. So it's kind of like a shoulder press, chest press sort of thing, and our arms are going to do just a little turn. So we're going to get the chest and the shoulders at the same time for this one. And then we're going to go down and we're going to do a double a row, okay? And then we're going to come up with one weight and we're going to do an extension, tricep extension for that one. And then we're going to come back down and do, oh, what is it? Then we're going to come back down and we're going to do a single arm bicep curl. Get the other one, and then we'll do 2 bicep curls out to the side on each side. 2, 2, 2, 2, and go back and forth. Alrighty? So, here we go. So we're going to start with both weights. Let me get my little timer. Okay, so you're going to lean back. Okay, so we're going to put the weights right here next to us, and then we're going to rotate them up here and then back down. Okay, so I'm going to kind of look up while I do this and up. Good. Try not to slide it out of my chair while I'm doing this. Alrighty, okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the weights down here, and we're going to do one arm at a time, okay? So I'm just going to put my arm here, and I'm going to do row, row, switch sides, row, row, switch sides, row, row, and then row, row. Now, my chin and chest are up because I want my back to be flat. I don't want you to get all slumped over and get lazy here when you're doing this, because we're seated, okay? You still have to have good form while we're doing this. Okay, so we're going to come up with one weight. Okay, I'm going to hold it long ways. Bring my arms up over my head. Elbows are close to my head, and I'm going to go down in it. Good. Try to go a little bit faster here just to get a good workout in my triceps, because I only have one weight instead of 2. Alrighty, so I'm going to pick up the other weight and we're going to turn them around, and we're going to do one arm at a time, and we're going to do 2 bicep curls and then 2 bicep curls. 2 and 2. Good. And we're just going to keep going back and forth until our time is done. And then we're going to put them back down on the floor. Oh no, and then we're going to lean back in our chair. And we're going to start the Arnold presses again. You can do those seated or standing. Okay, leaning back. Weights up. Okay, are we ready? Leaning back. Okay, now press up. Make sure your neck is happy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and, what are we doing now? Oh, we're going to do the back. That's right, let's do the row. Undo the row. Maybe we're supposed to do the tricep. I can't remember. But we're going to do the row. We'll get to the tricep next. Okay, so one weight, up and over. Down and up. chin up, don't drop your chin. Whoa, feeling it? Okay, double bicep curls. Okay, I'm gonna start with my other arm because I ended with the same arm I started with last time. Okay, so 2 over here, and then 2 over here. So definitely feeling this arm workout. I hope you are too. I can't wait to just finish here. Okay, so we're going to start with our last set. Okay, leaning back, and here we go. Now, make sure you get that little turn at the top. It's not a lot of rest that we take in between. I know we're asking you to do a lot. We'll do kind of a little cardio finisher after we're done here. Whew. Okay, weights down. Okay, so we're going to start with our row. Okay. Going from side to side, double rows. Okay, so one weight. Okay. And down and up for triceps. So I changed which hand, which was on top this time. So it's kind of in the lead now. Doesn't matter, it still hurts. And that arm hurts just as much as the other arm did. They're both getting it. I'm glad these are 30-second rounds. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, bicep curls, last thing. Ready? Okay, so double here. Double here. There, right? All right, so I'm just going to get 2 more over here for fun, and then we're going to put these weights away. All righty, good job. So get the weights out of your way. You can put the pillow away too, and get yourself a drink of water. I'm going to move my chair just so that you can see me better. Get yourself a drink. I'm going to set my timer, and we're going to do a bunch of 20-second rounds, and we're going to do 8 20-second rounds. So we're going to do each exercise 8 times, which is a lot, I know, but really it's like 4 minutes of exercise, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my chair sideways, and we're going to do 20 seconds of toe taps here, and then you're going to turn around and do 20 seconds of sit to stand. So our objective is to actually put your booty on the chair. If for some reason you don't get your booty to your chair, don't worry about it. But it's, you know, kind of quick, as quick as you can make it. I don't know how quick mine will be. I might get quicker as we go on. Sometimes I start slower and then get quicker. Excuse me. But that's what we're going to do for our finisher. Okay, so you can pause me if you want to. Otherwise, we're going to go right into it. There is no break, no lead in. There's no rest in between. We just go one to the other, and we're going to do 8 rounds. Okay, starting with toe taps. Ready, set, go. Now, if you want to jump and do it faster, or maybe you want to do a lower surface, you can do them quicker. But this is about as fast as I can do them right now and not fall on my face. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, then I'm going to turn around and go down and up. Oh, those are going to make me tired. After 8 times. Gosh. Okay, so I'm doing like 15 of those. And my legs are pretty far apart. Okay, that's when I only got 14 in. Fatigue is setting in. Ooh, I'm getting slower. How about you? It's getting there. So be mindful of your step and going up. Don't get your foot caught. Stuck at like 13 right now. So I've gone down by 2 since the start. Okay, got back up to 15. Barely touching though when I touch. Notice I come all the way up, squeeze. Oh, that was it? Yay. Okay. Perfect. Okay, walk around, walk around. Grab your water. That was a chore, doing that. Okay. Keep moving. Okay, we're going to stretch on the chair. So turn your chair around where you can see me if it's not already. And we're going to take a seat. Have your water near you. We're going to take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to start grab my timer. Sorry. As I lean into you. Good. Alrighty, so let's just take one arm over and reach to the other side of the room. So don't compromise your belly. So rib cage is up. You're reaching to the other side of the room. You're not bending over, okay? So you're really stretching that rib cage. Now if you can get that bicep by your ear, that's great. If you're out here in front, that's okay. We're just going to try to push that shoulder back a little bit if you can, so that you can get a little bit more of that shoulder mobility. Okay, straight sides. Holding on to the chair and reaching. Not so much bending, but reaching. Good. That's nice. Perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and bring it back down. Okay, so we're going to cross a leg over and we're going to rotate. So I'm putting my arm here, I'm touching the back of the chair, and I'm just rotating to the side. Good. And then I'm going to come back around in front. Now, you can stay right here and you can lean forward. Remember, tall chest. If you can bring your leg here, or you can drop your ankle, put your hands on your knees and come forward. Alrighty, so we're going to try to open up this hip. And I was doing this morning and I thought, whoa, haven't done this one in a while. And I'm just you're gonna have to exhale. So you inhale, exhale, and allow your chest to sink towards that bent leg. So we're not hunching over, we're extending our body. Big fulcrum point. You're not trying to get your nose towards your leg or anything, it's your chest. So it's a flat back that you're trying to get towards your leg. So even if it's just a little bit, if you can feel it back here, that's where you want it, okay? So that's the idea of it. Knee over the ankle. This ankle is past the leg, so it's not digging into your thigh or anything. Okay, now we're going to slowly come back up. Ooh. Okay, so I'm not near as where I used to be, because boy, you know what they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. Okay, hand on knee and rotate, because I haven't taught a stretch class in forever. So if you want me to do a seated stretch class in the chair, let me know. Put it in the comments and I will do a good stretch class in the chair for you. And you know, we never get out of the chair. We do the whole thing seated. There's a whole lot of gentle stretches that you can do right there on your bum, and you can get your, you can get everything stretched, trust me. It's really nice. Okay, now come back to center. Now remember, here, here, or here. Okay, nice and tall. And again, ooh, knee over ankle, chest is up, coming down, feeling it. Exhale. Exhale is where we get the stretch. Don't hurt yourself. Don't force it. Just relax. And you can do this anytime, you know, on your own. As I tell myself the same thing, you know. And then come back up. Oh, okay. Then bring it back down. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to take our arms, we're going to round our back, interlace the fingers, drop the chin, pull the belly button in. Now inhale nice and big so that back gets nice and round. And then exhale. Okay, let's do it 2 more times. And then exhale. 1 more. And then exhale. Okay, then open up the arms, okay? And then we're gonna hold on to the back of the chair. And then we're gonna lean forward into it so that your chest gets a good stretch. So I kind of look up just a little bit and stretch my neck as well as my chest. Really kind of push those shoulder blades back. Good. Nice. Breathe. Again. Okay, now inhale. All the way up, let the arms fall down. And then shake them out, okay? Now let's just lift the heels just a little bit. There, just heels up, bending the toes. Good. All right, let's take a couple deep breaths in. And then out. Again. And then out. 1 more. And then out. Alrighty, this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43. So we're just a bunch of people working out together. Share, subscribe, tell your friends. If there's something, like I said, that you want me to do, put it in the comments, and then I will put it into a workout. And we'll just get it done. So keep working out at least 3 days a week to help your fitness, 5 days a week to see some real changes. Eat, drink water, watch your sugar, and I will see you later. Have a great day. Bye.